Good morning and welcome back to Harvest Home Hermitage. I am trying to put the sun behind me so I don't squint too much, but this is obviously not going to happen. We are having a beautiful fall day after a couple of days of rain. The storms have passed. There was no damage done here, at least. And everything is looking much, much happier. Anyway, I thought I would come through the garden. There are some, as I was renovating this front herb bed, let's turn this around. While I was doing a little renovating on this front herb bed, ooh, yeah, okay, gotta get that out of here. I ran across these lovelies that had self-seeded. They are fall aster, and we're going to collect some of this blooming herb today and hang it up to dry. I'm going to shake some of the seeds that have already formed off of it so we get more of it in here. But we'll talk about what Symphyotrichum is good for as a medicinal herb in just a few moments. Let's see. Let's start with this one. I want to make sure there's a branch coming off from there, and click. There's the Verbena bonacensis that I put in the other day, looking beautiful and perky. I got those at the arbor gate while I was working there. They're the only place where I've seen them. So if you're in the Houston area looking for good verbenas for the garden, they've got them. Okay, I'm gonna upset some bees some more. Taking a bit more of this, but not a whole lot, because as you can see, there are a couple of bushes of it right there. Okay, let's come down to where there's a branch likely to come off. In the right direction. There we go. We'll take it here. Okay. Need to be careful when you're trimming these things. You don't want to take too much. You want to leave enough behind that the plant survives. So here we go. There we go. There we are. I think that's enough for right now. Oh, you don't? Okay. No, I think that's enough for right now. Okay. Oh, and there's the little marigolds. Pot marigolds. Calendulas. Oh, look at the little bee. Let's see if we can zoom in on that bee. Yep. She's camera shy. All right, but I have planted, there she is again. Oh. There we go. Maybe that's a different bee, but they are enjoying the calendulas very happily, as you can see. I have seeded a different variety all around them. So hopefully in a few weeks I'll have those coming up, and next spring they will make a pretty addition too. Okay. All right, let's get our Symphyotrichum up off the ground and into the kitchen. All right, we are back in my little crowded little herbarium corner of the kitchen. I need to get out some of this cotton yarn here that I'm going to use to tie it up and hang it from the wall. Symphyotrichum has a lot of uses. It's an American aster. Specifically, there are a variety of different species under the genus Symphyotrichum. This one is probably the Calico Aster, and if I could remember the scientific name for that, I would give it to you. I may put it in the description. There we go. I'm tying this up, and I'm tying it up in a way that if it slips, if the knot slips, we're not going to lose it entirely because I have caught one branch outside of it. Okay, and pulled it in on the second knot. Symphyotrichum is useful for a lot of things. It is a diuretic. If you're having problems with bloating, this is one of the herbs to go to. It's also an anti-inflammatory. Those of us with chronic inflammatory issues need to take note of that. It tends to be calming. So a tea containing Symphyotrichum is going to be a calming tea. Good for relaxation. It has antibacterial and antimicrobial aspects. It can be used for wound treatment. There are a lot of uses. This is only a few of the uses for Symphyotrichum. So let's hang this one up. Here we go. I need to get this down. This is well dried. This is some of that Biden's pilosi. Oh, it has good uses too. But there we go. It is dried and ready to go away. So here we are, dried and hanging up in over the herbarium corner. It'll take about a week for it to dry completely, and then the leaves will be bottled and put away for making tea. All right. Thank you for joining me here this morning for this short video. I hope it's been helpful and useful, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Blessed be.